She doesn't look very formidable, I have to say.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to take you out with my nasty dance steps. Okay, we'll take some of these here. This one here. Okay. This is your opportunity to have women beating up men. All right.
Oh, yeah,
She went in some kind of animal onesie that she found this year. I don't think it was her most sincere effort. Yeah, but she had fun. I think she had as much fun going and meeting all of her friends, and what they did was they did some serious horse trading on, on which candy to keep and which candy to get rid of. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some stuff here.
Sorry.
All right. And so these things are pretty good, but of course my job is to criticize you. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the kinds of through lines that will make these things work. I'm going to have you do this assignment again. Now, I knew I was going to have you do the assignment again when I gave it to you, right? So it's not because you're not doing a good job. Whose is this? All right. Okay, good. So you're getting the right idea. What I want you to do is sell it more. We do this, and we simplify this. And these are things that you're going to start to find. See how that really pushes the action more? The other thing you'll find is this leads into this. So if we can get this, and then you have to say, what line here suits this here? Now, one of the things that you're going to find as we get in here, if she's kicking and her leg is going this way, you're going to want to have the fabric go like that. Okay? All right? If she's going, this foot's going this way, you're going to want the fabric to go like that, right? Okay? The other thing is, here, angling that foot is good. Probably martial artists would say, yeah, that's a great way to break your ankle. But it looks good on screen, right? So, and then here, I'm going to show you something which is, this is very dimensional, right? This, we might want to have be flat, like this. Just literally make the foot flat. You see what I mean? So, dimensional and flat. Now, my eye will go there, but in here, that will be easy to see. Now remember, a foot is 1 to 3 with the toes added, right? And remember, if I do this, I can make the foot go up, right? Or down, right? So when I come in here or here, that's all I have to do, okay? So this is here. Her hair is probably going to be going more like this. Probably won't be coming down. She's moving too fast, right? The other thing is you have to ask yourself, is that the kind of hair I want? Pigtails and ponytails work really well. Here, you may want to go bring this up higher. Now, are you going to know this when you're doing the drawing initially? No, you're not. So what do you want to do? What you're going to do is you're going to do the drawing first for accuracy, kind of like this, because that's what you're doing anyway. And then the second drawing you're going to do, and you're going to modify it, right? So you're going to do this on top and do your finished drawing on top. So the first drawing will end up looking very much like these, and your second drawing will end up looking, you know, like a real action drawing, okay? And what you're going to find is this is the way designers do it, right? They do it once to kind of get accuracy out of their system. And, you know, this may be back, you know, this could be even back here. I don't know. I'd have to think about that, right? Here, twist this a little bit. Maybe bring this out a little bit, right? You see what I mean? Now, this would make that flat, right? Bring the elbow in, draw it the way I've been showing you, put the hand in there. See what I mean? So this elbow is counterbalancing. Maybe this comes out a little bit. See, to counterbalance the pose. You see what I'm saying? Everybody following what I'm saying? Okay. Nicely done. Nicely done. Take a look at some of these here. Okay. You're looking at the same kickboxing video, I think, or something like that. Okay? So, with this, again, I would be tempted to say this pose is more like this. Okay? Like that. You see what I mean? So, yeah. Bring this up. Whose is this, by the way? Okay. So you following what I'm talking about? Okay? Now, take my word for it, she's going to break her ankle. Right? So you bring it way up here like this. The way you draw the foot at this angle is you go and add the toes. See what I mean? Okay, so you go triangle. Okay? If the foot is straight, she's taken the dude out. If she's doing that little cute thing, like she's pigeon-toed, she's a cute killer girl fighter, right? What's really important is that she's cute, right? So that's what's going to break her ankle, and, you know, she'll lose the fight, right? So, you know, get in here, get that in there, there's this, bring it in. So this is just like, wham! See what I'm saying? That's almost one line all the way to there, okay? I have a niece who's been studying martial arts since she was a kid, and for, you know, most of her training, it's been, we might bring that out a little bit. See how it'll sort of refer to that line? Most of her martial arts training has been kind of cute, right? Then she reached a point where she was big enough so that when she hit me, she could really hurt me. It wasn't cute anymore, right? And I realized they'd really taught her how to hit. I mean, it was just kind of like, and I told her father, I said, you know, Emerson's lethal. And he goes, I know, don't let her hit you. I mean, I let her hit me for a long time just because, you know, I thought it was cute. And I said, so did I. And he goes, yeah, it was cute until she was strong enough to hurt me. So you see what I'm talking about here? Then bring this back, okay? Now, here's the thing. The photos are gonna, they're just the photos. The guy's there with the camera and he's photographing these people, right? So he's doing the best he can. Whose is this, by the way? This is yours. Okay. Maybe you want to get this gloved fist out here, see? So that you have to move the arm, which is why I'm teaching you to draw these things the way I am. You see what I mean? You get that out. You don't want that inside her body because it confuses the issue. You see what I mean? Then, here is the center line. There's the breast, right? And there's so much going on over there that you may want to, you know, bring this back over here like this. maybe like that. You go, see what I mean? See how that counterbalances it? All right? Now here, you can kind of get away with something like that. Okay? And then again, get her head up, give me at least a little bit of neck. Right? What we're talking about here is using reference material to help you invent characters. You see what I mean? That's why I like fighting poses, because they're never going to be as good as the way you could do it, right? Your drawing should always be better than the pose you're looking at. Okay, but you have to know how to do it, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, long lines that follow the pose is a big part of it. This here, right here. See, that's a big part of it, right? So, you know, all this little, like, you know, you gotta figure that out. Now, what happens is you come in here. Now, if I simplify this, this can be even more exaggerated. You see what I mean? Okay, so she's coming in. This is here. Remember, put this on the inside. The calf fits into the inside. Okay? Now, if you go like this, you go like this, and it feels like the pose is off balance. You see, like I'm making it sort of off balance here. You see that? That means she's going over. You see what I mean? That means she's going over. So, you know, she's kicked her in the head. Only in a kung fu movie do you get up from that, right? In life, you've got a crushed skull. You're not going to get up from that, right? So, you know, yet another example of how life is not nearly as cool as the movies. You know, and then this could be like, and then what do? You get down here, see, there's the elbow, right? There's the outside. And then, you know, if you went, see, if her hands are down like this, see? And then again, her head is going to be like wham. You see what I mean? And then you have like a spray of teeth going in this direction, you know? Yeah. She ain't a beauty contestant anymore. She ain't so pretty anymore. Okay, so this comes in. Notice how the triangle places the back of the feet. You see what I mean? Bam. Right? If she has pigtails, they're going wham like this. See? Right? See? And then, you know, she's like, okay? All right, see how that works? Here, this is going to go, right? These arcs are really important to here. See? See how that works? Actually, you're doing quite well. You can make the waist a little smaller. And again, that's not a rule. That's just basically sexual differentiation. So this goes, you know, and if you want to have the ankle go, you go like this, so the leg is coming down. You literally just go like that. There's the ankle. This comes down. Crunch. See what I mean? Don't do some rub. And you're making her pigeon-toed. All your girls are pigeon-toed. It's like they all fight while they want to look cute. Right? So don't. She's not that cute, right? This here is going like this, right? To here. Okay? And then you may want to just straighten that out. Look. And then remember, even a female superhero is going to have thinner upper arms than a guy. Otherwise, she really looks like a guy. See what I'm doing here? Okay. So now here, I might do a flat foot straight from the side. You see what I'm talking about? Is everybody following this? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So pretty good. You come in here. This is going to be, see what I'm saying? That's the motion. By the way, arcs are really helpful for this because you're going to go like this. So her leg doesn't have to exactly follow the arc, but the arc is certainly a good guide. See what I mean? And then her pants could follow the arc. See? And again, don't pigeon toe her. Right? Like that. Here's her hip. Knee. And that's the pants. You see? See how that works? Watch the top. And then you might want to bring that out. See what I'm saying? Now, this is subjective. You guys might do some of these things different than me, right? And if I think yours works, but it's different than the way I would do it, I'd leave it alone, right? Right? So I'm just correcting because what I want is to have the motion work. And I learned a lot from a layout lead I had at Disney. He said, well, I saw it differently, but yours is just as good as mine, so we'll leave it alone. See, here is the classic, she fights like a girl. She looks, you know, as a fighter, she's really cute. Right? In other words, she's not a fighter. If you have golden retrievers, they always say you either get one that's very pretty or smart. And I have a very pretty dog. Right? I mean, so, whose is this again? Okay. So, again, see that the knees are in. She looks like she's going, eh. It's like her eyes are closed while she's fighting. She doesn't even want to see what she's hitting, right? But you know, like right here, this is pretty good. See, we're going, again, this is going to be one of these, see? Right? And then, you know, what you're going to find once you get these basic ideas kind of under your belt, right? Simplifying the shot. Also using foreshortening, which we'll practice in class next week. Okay? So, 3-finger gap. You got it. Right? Now, her pubic bone is right here, so your gracilis is here. So you might see a little rear end there. This is going to be going up like that. And she might be going see what I mean? That's a really nice angle. So what's going to make that angle work? You see what I'm saying? Okay? And then you go, you know, and then there's this. Again. The bow. And again, her shoulders don't have to be huge. Okay? Remember, they were very smart to have Katniss be a bowman, right? And the reason is she doesn't have to compete with men for upper body strength. It puts her in a position of outthinking, and in a sense, it's more realistic, right? So she's a long-distance fighter. The secret is nobody's going to get near her, right? So you see how that works? Now your head is a little too big. So you'll come in here and go, right? The rib cage is going to go up. So you're going to say, okay, here is your center line, right? Breasts are here. And remember, the way to make breasts not a big deal is they're just kind of, all right? Okay? Well, I mean, you know, obviously there are lots of different kinds of breasts, except that if you start drawing attention in your characters to the differences between their breasts, that's all the characters are about. So you have to be a little careful with that. I always get, and then you could sort of have her wear an outfit that pulls away like that, because then you can have drop shadows. See what I mean? That help you to create a feeling of depth in the piece. Okay? Here's where her bicep would go. This is the shape of her inner arm. Do you see what I mean? That's going to the ulna, right? And then here, this is going to the bottom of the knee. This looks like, early marble, right? So here, this is pretty good. You've got anime heads in there. Be careful. I don't care about anime personally, but if you want to work in an American film industry, we don't do anime, right? So again, I have no... Now, what I would say is straighten that out, right? And then have most of the shape be on the outside. That's a kind of flattening out, isn't it? Right? Now, see, you guys are used to thinking of life drawing as a series of complicated problems I have to solve, probably resulting in failure, because you're in life drawing class, right? When in fact, what we want you to do is get used to the idea of designing characters that are easy to read and easy to understand, which means I'm going to start simplifying things, right? I'm not going to draw things intentionally at really awkward angles, right? Right? I'm going to do things simply. Like right here, this is pretty good. There, and I'll just go, okay. Right? This is nice. This is nice. Okay? This has got a nice feel to it. Might make it pigeon-toed. Because, honestly, she doesn't look like much of a fighter. Right? Okay? So you come in here, and again, that could be the outfit. Breasts, and again, I might do something like, pull this out like this. This is kind of interesting. I might repeat the shape from below up here. So this is going, and how does this arc look with that shape? You follow what I'm talking about? This is what we're getting into. Okay? Then you're going to get that head smaller. The head's too big. Okay? Big ear wouldn't be bad. Ponytails wouldn't be bad. You could even go like... See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it looks like she's dancing.
Oh,
Kind of. Well, I mean, she's that kind of fighter, right? Yeah, and she has like little puffy balls. She has little puffy balls on her shoes here. See what I'm getting at, though? Okay? So, like, right in here, this is pretty good, but it would just, the more you do that, see? All right? Then, this, okay? That's her rear. Then this is going, now, this is interesting. I would either plant it farther ahead, like that, or bring it farther back, right? Bring this in, and then again, This is 1 to 3. That's pretty good, actually. This is fine. Give her smaller shoulders. They don't have to have huge shoulders. And then this here is just wham. I would actually arc her arm like that. You see what I'm talking about? And then this is, because remember, that slight bend in there really says woman's arm. Okay? This is really cute. I don't even want to mess with that. She looks like a terrible fighter, but she looks, you you come in here and you kind of give her this here, maybe she has fuzzy balls, you know. She's got some sort of cute little sidekick here with big ears, right? Yeah. She's gonna die, but she's cute, right? Here,
Nice corpse.
yeah, this is nice. See? Exaggerate, really bring her rear out. See? And then, really, bam. And then, right? How does this arc work with that arc? You follow what I'm talking about? Then, how does the arc of the boot? So it goes boom, boom, boom. You see how that works? Okay? Then, wham. See how that works? And then, it's a matter of getting all these arcs to work together. She's beating up her art teacher. See what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, you guys, good. All right, let's see here. Here I did. Oh yeah, these are good. All right. Now here, again, if you really want to show the motion, have the pants be out here and his foot be back here. And again, that's a great opportunity to flatten it out. See what I mean? Okay? And again, when we bring this forward, there's the ankle. There is the foot. See? Then you're going to build the foot right here like this. See? There's the big toe. There are all the little toes. So the ankle and the ankle. You can't just kind of, this looks like, for one thing, it looks like a camel's foot. All right? Whose is this? Okay, sorry. Yeah. But, and then bring this out here. I don't expect you guys to know this until you've been shown, so, it's not. But you see what I'm talking about? Come in here. This here, we're going to go wham, in, out, right? Here, here. Guys' arms don't bend like that, right? Remember, that's what a woman's arm does. Guy's arm, if you want to really emphasize the guy, you show that, right? You actually make him a little less limber than guys really are, right? Because then you'll show a little differentiation. Then you come in here, out, in, out, and in. You see what I mean? So it's simple and complex. Simple, and then complex. Okay? Here, you got to find that center line. Nipple, rib cage, external oblique, stomach. Okay? All right? Here, again, it's all you see what I mean? See how all that works, right? Getting these arcs to work. I would come in here and say, Why would I have that stick be straight? You know? You know, arc the stick. Okay? So you want to be careful with this stuff. Now in here, by the way, you sort of show the shoulder like that, deltoid. You show where the little tendons are, see? So when you're showing the back of the arm on a guy, you're going to say, okay, tricep. That's the bone, that's the bone, that's the ulna, right? The ulna is going to go here. Now you know from today, this is going to go like this, and this is going to go like that. You see? Here, it'll go trapezius. There's the scapula sticking out. Okay? Latissimus, external oblique, etc., etc. Okay? He might even be more balanced like that. Okay? All right. You know what she's thinking? I don't think I should be doing this. I should be more supportive of the sisterhood. I shouldn't be kicking the shit out of her like this woman is over here. Okay. So, again, in here, see? Straighten the foot out. Just, you may see it that way. See what I mean? There's the back of the heel. Here. And then, okay? Here, essentially, open it all up. See, this is all about, whose is this? Okay. You're rendering the pose. Okay? You're doing fine. But you're gonna be so much better. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. So her leg goes like this. This goes like this. This leg comes in. When you get to the foot, you know, and you come in here, see this is going like this. This woman's a bruiser. And again, when you get down here, draw this, draw that line. You have to draw a line across the form. Are you going to see that line? No. You have to boldly go forth and put a line where you don't see it on the reference. This comes in, this comes out, this goes like this. That's the big toe, those are the little toes. Okay? Now, to draw the big toe, it's very complicated. I draw a little square on the top. To draw the little toes, I draw little squares on the top. See? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so there you go. Put that in there. Then we're going to come in here. I do like that she's kind of a, I mean, this is not that girl who was pigeon-toed. This is a girl who trained with the Marines. She's very mad at her brothers. She can hardly wait to get home and show them what she's learned. So this is in here. Okay? Now, if you're going to bring this in here like this is where you flatten out that glove. See what I mean? So I can really see it. You're putting the glove at a kind of a 3/4 view. There is a lost Italian book, and it says in Latin, "Don't do this." Okay? don't draw fingers coming at you like this, because even if you draw them perfectly, they look weird. See what I mean? So when you're drawing boxing gloves on the side, you know, give me these gloves like this and then show me the thumb. See what I mean? Make it really, really, really easy for me to see what I'm looking at. Don't show me a 3/4 view. You don't have to, right? And then come in here. I would say bring this arm out to here. You know, with this woman, I would actually I'd make her really muscular because she's just so formidable looking. And then the secret to drawing her hand from the side is this box right here. Because then you just go like this, see? Right? And then there are the fingers. But you need that box in there to make it work. So that box right in there will make that work. I would bring it out from her body a little bit. Bring this here, right? And then, you see what I'm saying? Okay? I would be sure that your ellipse is going right, and then, you know, get these heads the right size. Do more with that bun too. I would make it up there like that, right? You're learning how to exaggerate, okay? You know, here she's beating up Thor. You know,
Ooh, that's cool.
he became the thunder god because as a teenager he was easy to push around. So here is Athena trashing him, right? Yeah. Okay. And then, you know, again, I would say through there we're going to have this. See? This is going back. So this is going up. That's the foot. Going back. That's the bottom of the foot. Those are the toes. See? So what's happening here? This is an enclosed shape. It's going back like this. The heel, we're showing a two-sided shape. It goes back like this. Then to sell the toes, I'm showing a two-sided shape again. So I'm going 1, 2, 1. Okay? This comes in here, and that's what's going to make this leg look like it's going back, right? Here, you know, she's coming in. This leg is going, I would make it clearer. It's out here like this. See what I mean? This arm is going to be curved. See what I'm saying? To give more action to it. Even this I'd probably curve. Right? I like this. It looks like she's beating up Fabio, but you don't know who Fabio is. Do you know who Fabio is?
Yeah.
It's on every...
The guy on the cover of
Of all the romance novels?
Yeah.
So then we come in here, see? And again, when you get in here, wrap that over so I can see it. See? And then get that thumb out so I can see it. You got to make these things obvious, folks. Forget subtlety. Well, subtlety is fine, except nobody's going to understand what you're talking about. So if you want to be a person of mystery who can't be comprehended, see what I'm talking about? Then, you know, this hand is going like this, which means the glove is going like that, which means I have a nice drop shadow there. See what I mean? Square that off a bit. Get that thumb out so I can really see it. Right? And then group your fingers so that they're really easy to see. See how that works? This is going to come in circular. Make it more circular. This is good. That's good. You know, I might do more with her hair, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay? You know, you might want to, I don't know, do something with his leg. Maybe make his leg stand up a little bit rather than on the side. Otherwise, it looks like she's kneeling on his crotch, which is...
Which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Breaking balls.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's got some, you got something to say. All right, so here we go, right? So now is knee, yeah, exactly. Fuck you, patriarchy. Boom, 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 right? Okay, so see what I mean? The knee is going back, then this is coming forward. You know, here maybe we have some sort of loincloth thing going out behind so she can look sexy while she's trashing the patriarchy. Don't want to go too far on these things, you know. Okay, so you see what I'm getting at on this? See how that works?
1:30.
Really?
Yes.
Is it 1:30?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
I guess I'm
noon.
done then. All right.
No, it's more like
7 at night.
Yeah.
be aware.
Well, yeah. So you see what I'm getting at? So your homework is to do another, I want you to do 10 of these, but you're going to do each one twice, right? Work on vellum. You see how you can draw right on top? Do the first drawing. 10 times 2. 10 figures. Each one is drawn twice. The first is your first pass, then the second is your second corrected pass. When you do that, then what you're doing is designing. See what I'm talking about? All right? All right. So what I... All right. We're good. Good. Good work, you guys. Yeah, bring it over.